All right, you guys, I'm here with your Wednesday lesson today. For this lesson, I'm going to talk about something that I know you guys know how to do, but maybe we've been a little slacking off since we've been home during social distancing and not in school. So I'm going to go over what is a CER and how do I write one. I think some of us need remembering. When we've been going over your common lit passages and your short answer questions, they haven't been exactly what we want them to be. We don't want you guys to keep getting bad scores. So let's go over this again, and then after this video, you will take a Google Forms quiz that'll be on Google Classroom, and you can just answer those questions, and then that'll be your assignment for today. Super quick. It's just to prove that you watched this video. So for that quiz, Miss Morris's favorite color is green. Remember that. Okay, so what is a CER, and why do your teachers keep making you practice writing CERs? So a CER stands for claim, evidence, reasoning. I know you guys know this. You want to write a CER as a response to a question. So you're basically answering a question, but you want to prove to your reader that your answer is correct, which is why you have to use evidence and why you have to explain that evidence with reasoning. So you don't want to just make a random claim and then have the reader just trust you that you're right. You need to prove that you're right. So your teachers want you to perfect your CERs because it's a skill you're going to use throughout your entire educational career, including high school, college, and even in life after that. For example, you could be in a discussion with your friends, and you can make some kind of claim about some world problem. They're like, I don't believe you, that's not true. Then you can just look it up on your phone, you can find evidence to support them, show them the evidence, you're like, this is why I'm right, do you believe me now? And you prove that, then they might actually believe you. So you won't just use this in school, but actually outside of school as well. All right, so the steps to write a CER. First, you have to read the prompt or the passage, and then you have to read the question that's being asked of you. Then you need to answer the question in one sentence. This is going to be your claim. Just answer the question how you would without any evidence or anything yet. Next is when you pick a piece of textual evidence, which is usually going to be a quote, to support your claim. So you want to start the sentence by saying, in the text it states, and then you want to put the quote, and then you want to put either the page, paragraph, or line number that you got that quote from. So if you're reading a book, you're going to put the page number. If you're reading an article, which all the common lit articles we're reading would fall into this, it would be paragraph number. And then if you're reading like a poem, because it's so short, you would just put the line number that you got that from. And this is just to prove that it's not your words, but you're actually using somebody else's words that maybe knows more than you do about the subject. And then finally, you want to give your explanation of how that evidence supports the answer to the question. So you want to start this with, this shows that, and then give your answer there. And then you want to add in therefore, and then you want to prove that claim for the last time. Now, this is really all to just prove that that claim was correct. You want to show the reader that you know what you're talking about. So I did an example here, and here's a passage that I just took from this article on the internet, and I'm just going to show you this one passage so I don't have to read the whole article to you, and then we'll ask a question about it. So it says, if you're looking for a companion that will sit by your side, then a dog might be your best bet. Cats can be quite affectionate and attentive, but only up to a point. They tend to become bored or overstimulated much more easily than dogs, and at that point, they want to escape for a while. So the question that's going to be asked of you is, according to the passage, are dogs or cats better pets? So this is not asking for your opinion. If it was, it would say, in your opinion, are dogs or cats better pets? But this is saying, according to the passage. So we need to go back to the text and see which one the text proves is better. So in the passage it says, if you're looking for a companion that will sit by your side, then a dog might be your best bet. All right, already I'm thinking this passage thinks dogs are the best. Now let's see if they say anything else. It says cats can be quite affectionate and attentive, only up to a point. They tend to become bored or overstimulated much more easily than dogs, and at that point they want to escape for a while. Okay, so it just said a bunch of bad things about cats after it said that dogs are great. So this shows me that dogs are the better pets according to this passage. So that would be your claim. Dogs are better than cats because they will always be by your side. All right, then it says, find evidence that supports your claim. How do you know that was the right answer? Now, I already said I found that in the first sentence of the passage. If you're looking for a companion that will sit by your side, dogs might be your best bet. So then I just put that as my evidence. In the text, it states, if you're looking for a companion that will sit by your side, then a dog might be your best bet. I got this from an article, so this was the first paragraph. I'm going to put paragraph 1. Now, here's where a lot of people start to go wrong. All you're doing with the reasoning is you're just thinking, how can I prove to them that this evidence proves my claim? You really want them to think that your claim was correct. You want them to know that that passage says dogs are better. So you want to prove this by saying, this shows that dogs are more likely to be a companion. While cats can get bored with you, dogs will never leave you. Therefore, dogs are better than pets, or better than cats. So I got all of that straight from the text. I just put it into my own words. When it says this shows dogs are more likely to be a companion, the evidence in the passage says, if you're looking for a companion that will sit by your side, dog might be your best bet. So dogs are better companions. And then I talked about how cats will get bored with you. It says that in the text too. Cats can become bored, so I put that in there. And then that last sentence just really proves for that last time that your claim was correct by saying, therefore, dogs are better pets than cats. It just wraps up the whole paragraph, making sure that your reader knows that you're correct. So here it is all written out. Here's the passage, the question. You would put the claim, evidence, and reasoning. But this is not the end. You can't leave it like this with your question, claim, evidence, reasoning written out like that. You just want to take away these first couple lines and then just put it all together like this. So instead of saying, claim, dogs are better than cats, you just start with, dogs are better than cats because they will always be by your side. In the text, it states, if you're looking for a companion that will sit by your side, then a dog might be your best bet. Paragraph 1. This shows that dogs are more likely to be a companion. While cats can get bored with you, dogs will never leave you. Therefore, dogs are better pets than cats. Now, whoever was reading this knows, even if they didn't read the passage, that this is what was true about the passage, and this is a good answer to the question, because I proved this point. Okay, so what you're going to do right now is, now that you've finished this video and you've heard again how to write a CER, you're going to go back and fill out that quick Google Forms quiz just to prove to me that you watched this. And then you're going to go back to this video anytime you get confused about how to do a CER. You can always go back to this video, rewatch it, remind yourself. Maybe you want to take some notes about that. Just write out exactly what you need to do, because I don't want to see any more one-sentence CERs that are just the claim. I don't want to see any more evidence that's super random and not connected to the claim at all. Make sure you're proving your point. Show me that you know what you're talking about, okay? All right, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Let me know if you need any help with this or any help at all during distance learning. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.